welcome to another episode of the Player Ultra Podcast. This is episode 155.
Woohoo!
Bye-bye.
Wow. Wow.
Wow,
So
that's a
many
lot of fives.
We've been away for like a couple weeks as usual.
Yes, things happen.
Yeah. I watched Detective Pikachu,
I did too!
and I think Fo watched it a couple weeks earlier or something.
Yeah, before the last podcast. I just come out of the theater.
That's right. So...
Movie of the year, I think.
I loved
it
it.
so much.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, it was a kid's movie, for sure.
Yeah.
But it looked good.
Mhm.
The characters were... I mean, the actors were, over the top like a kid's movie. Or the younger...
I like the main
girl,
guy.
Yeah, I like the main guy too, though. The main female protagonist made me think she belonged in a Spy Kids movie, but I liked her still.
Or Harriet the Spy.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah, I still liked it, but it was pretty funny.
Yeah, real Disney.
It was just
Yes,
so
exactly.
cute.
It was very cute.
Everything
The
was
world,
just so cute.
yeah,
Mr.
everything
Mom's
was
the
just
best.
I like
always be the
the side duck foot massage one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
No, I don't want my. Yes, I care about my trainer.
Or
Okay,
the
fine.
one that he kicks the Magikarp. That was pretty good too.
Oh my gosh, Magikarp
Ditto eyes
sucks.
are always good too.
The Ditto eyes. I was so. You could tell that like.
That was creepy.
Because it was so creepy. You could tell that like they really did actually consult people when they referenced any Pokemon characters. I did hear apparently like with the producer and the directors and stuff like that, they had people from the Pokemon company come in to sit in with like the script writing and stuff like that. And they were not afraid to correct them.
Knowing them and Nintendo and like guarding IPs and stuff, that might be like prerequisite before signing a contract or something. Maybe
Yeah,
it's in the contract.
I don't remember if I said this in the last podcast, but I was listening to a different podcast where they were talking to the writers, and they were saying they'd get notes back like, Squirtles wouldn't strategize. They have to like rewrite the Squirtle behavior, to make the Squirtles act in a different way.
That's funny. But I mean, like that's really almost kind of like asinine, but at the same time, that's how you got really like
The writers liked it.
Yeah, well,
They're
it
like,
also
it's
helps,
nice to
right?
work with people who care about the IP. Not just it's a Power Rangers movie. Just write whatever, man. People who don't care is way worse.
That's true, yeah, because then you can actually try to work with it, and it shows that they got that done. I mean, right from the beginning when they make that joke about Cubone, and just even that little added effect of like, oh man, that skull from your dead relative looks really nice on you. Like, it's just those little, like, just those little effects. You're like, yeah.
I hope they release like a director's cut or something, extra scenes.
I hope so. I just recently started following, because I think you guys knew this, but the person who basically was the concept artist for the realistic Pokemon was someone who had already done that previously. He had on his DeviantArt, because I remember that being shared around several years ago. This guy that just made these awesome realistic Pokemon.
I didn't know it was from one guy. I thought it was like a few different people creating like realistic Pokemons.
I think it all is from a few different people, but like this guy was famous for them, and they hired him on as a concept artist.
And he's also a Ubisoft guy. He works for.
Yes, he is.
I'm not sure currently or like past, but
I think
did,
he's
like,
still. Yeah.
He does stuff for Ubisoft as well.
Yes, so he has a job too. But if you look at his Twitter, he has this awesome picture of some other concept art he did, which was of a museum. And it had like bones from like Tyranitar and
I think I saw that one.
like Yeah. And then they had and then he had this big
Aerodactyl,
monster who's
maybe.
Yeah, Aerodactyl was there, and then the big monster Pokemon, I can't think of its name, was just there. But like, just super cool things like that. But yeah, it was really pleasant and fun to watch. And Ryan Reynolds is just way too charming.
I would, if I had the time, I would have wanted to watch it a second time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really hoping they do. I usually don't say this, but I kind of want a sequel.
A sequel, or like just more Pokemon movies with like the same people working on it.
Yeah.
Just because this one is based specifically on the Detective Pikachu game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, although Detective Pikachu games are
Loosely.
different. They're not.
It's just the setting more than anything.
Yeah. And I do
Like,
think
I
about
liked
the
Rhyme City.
dad going into the Pikachu is like part of the game, I believe.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, I thought they weren't the same.
I watched like the intro, and it had the same like Pikachu can talk to the kid, but only the kid can hear it.
Sure.
So I was just guessing like
Oh, well, it could be a different twist, but
Maybe.
I don't know.
I really like that
yeah.
Neo Tokyo kind of.
Rhyme
San
City.
Francisco, yeah.
Yeah, Rhyme City. Yeah, I loved it too. I love those kinds of settings. Big Hero 6 did a similar kind of setting.
Yeah.
I've always really liked those settings. But yeah, I want more stuff from Rhyme City. Just, want my Squirtle firefighters and my Bulbasaur tree people.
It's great. I love it. It's such a damn good. It's so good movie. Such a good movie.
At one point, they tried to fit a Trubbish into the script, and I really wish we could have seen that. Some of the weirder Pokemon.
Oh my gosh! They already had the one whose name I never remember, but he gave when he gave Pikachu a coffee.
Ha.
I can't think of his name.
Oh, the one that looks like he's wearing like the hat.
Yeah, like a sombrero hat thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot that one's name.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name.
I can't remember his name, but it's funny.
Godzilla's out. Is Godzilla out for you guys?
It is out.
Okay.
I haven't
Ars
seen
Technica
it.
did not like it, so I don't know if I'm going to risk it in theaters.
Apparently, all fans of Godzilla, the old movies, liked it because it's similar to those movies.
They said that about
interesting.
the last one, which I didn't like.
The last one was not at all. The last one had way too many humans in it. Way too much human screen time. And apparently the new one...
Okay.
And the new one apparently had too little human screen time, or...
Interesting. That's not a thing.
One of the big complaints is the people were not fleshed out, but nobody fucking goes there to watch Ken Watanabe say the damn shit.
Not even a little.
I mean, he's cool and all, but he's not Godzilla cool.
Sure.
And
I don't know.
And this one has my favorite Godzilla enemy, which is King Ghidorah, so...
I do like King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
I just like how many monsters are in this one.
I think it's very interesting when you see the reviews and the criticisms from American media regarding this one. They looked at it as, I mean, it is a Hollywood movie, but it is quite Japanese at the same time. So there are quite different things they put more stake in. But I think as a Godzilla movie, just purely as a Godzilla movie, I think it will be a good one. I'm gonna hopefully watch it soon. Anybody plan on watching it?
I saw John Wick 3 as well. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, my partner has been wanting to see John Wick 3, so I was forced to watch John Wick 1 and 2 on the same night.
Nice. That sounds
John Wick
awesome.
Which is fine.
John Wick 1
fine.
was really good. John Wick 2 was okay.
I need to rewatch 1, because 2 I think is my favorite, but I don't remember 1 that well. I think so.
I think I preferred John Wick 1 simply because it was more mysterious, like the whole organization and stuff. The more they showed, the more ridiculous it became.
That is true.
How is 3 though?
Because I didn't like 3 as much as 1. It's very good, but I don't know. I've become very aware of how like good movie making 101 is to put your best action sequence first. And it's definitely true for John Wick 1 or 3 rather. Just the first fight scene's the best fight scene.
The one in the library or
nothing's
something?
gonna top that. It's like a library of weapons.
It's a library of weapons. Okay.
Yeah, like it's like a museum, more like a museum.
He fights the basketball player.
Oh, sorry, you're right. There is a library fight scene. That one's very short.
Okay.
It's just like a little fisticuffs fight.
Yeah, like a 7-footer.
That guy's really tall.
Yeah, he's currently one of the biggest guys in the NBA.
But he's not weirdly
and he has
skinny.
he has a fucking villain name too. Is Boban. It's like Boban.
That's awesome. That fight was okay.
He makes legit 7-footers look small. He's a big guy.
Well, he's almost doing the thing that John Wick holds in his hand, and John Wick can't hit him. Yeah. That doesn't actually happen, but it's almost that at a couple points. But no, there's a scene where they're fighting down a hallway, and it's just a hallway of knives. And there's so many knives getting thrown into a guy. Like, oh, Jesus, that's the 6th knife. Like, he's had enough. Stop throwing knives into him.
I've been told it has the most epic knife fight in the world.
It is.
So is
It
that
absolutely
okay?
is.
That's what I was told. I haven't seen it yet, though.
Brutal.
Do they even do the whole... Good. There's Halle Berry in it.
Yeah. Her thing is
Yes,
she's like 2 German shepherds that are really good attack dogs.
Oh,
and I'm guessing she's like an assassin or something.
Yeah, I mean, she's just like a John Wick kind of person.
Okay.
Just another killer.
All the killers.
Yeah, that's good.
The
I mean, I
whole
liked
world's
2
full of
better.
killers.
I thought 2 just had stronger characters, and 3 had a lot of things that were maybe too similar to 2.
Okay.
But it was good. It was good. I mean, I think I highly recommend it.
Cool.
Nice.
I will probably see it eventually. I also saw, much to maybe some people's chagrin, but I really, really liked it. I saw Aladdin.
I didn't know it was out.
I hear,
It is out.
I hear a lot of people saying good things about it, actually.
I really liked it. So like Aladdin, the original movie, I've always really liked. And the first one, obviously. And so when I came walking into this one, because like I had a lot of friends that before the movie even came out were really bad mouthing it, for lots of different reasons. Like I didn't see the very first trailer, but so many people were super upset by it because I guess the CGI looked really bad. I remember some people even being upset by the costume designs, which I don't really understand, but whatever. But I saw it with my partner, and we really, really enjoyed it. Will Smith does not try to be Robin Williams. He tries to be like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which works. If you don't like Will Smith being Will Smith, you probably won't like him as Genie, but he's not trying to be Robin Williams, which I think was a major, major plus. So like Friend Like Me was actually really fun because that song, just because it had a different kind of pizzazz, and the CG, maybe that trailer was like god awful, but in my opinion, it was really strong in this movie. And I really felt personally the CG, as much as I was one of the people who did like Beauty and the Beast live action, a lot of people didn't, I did feel like the CG was not as strong in that movie. They really pulled out all the stops for Aladdin. They did a really good job for Genie.
Is
and
the Lion King out before?
Lion King
Aladdin?
is... No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's even out yet, yeah.
I agree.
But yeah, Aladdin, I would also say I haven't watched like very much Bollywood, but it did have a very like Bollywood like style, which makes sense. So I don't know, like the characters were really good. The weakest character was Jafar though. If you love Jafar the original, you're probably not going to like this Jafar. He's not like super serious and in control. He's a little like high strung. And which I wasn't too caught off guard from, because I happened to see Aladdin the musical, like a stage live musical, not too long ago, back in December, and they did a very similar thing where they had Jafar like this high-strung, like super anxious guy, so it wasn't too strange. He's got like a higher pitched voice and just super high-strung. But if you really don't like but it's not like, I don't know, everything else kind of overshadows that. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I do also like how they made, because Jasmine was always kind of your like super hyper feminist Disney princess from the original, and like she'll refuse to marry anybody except for someone that she likes and stuff like that. And they carried that onto this movie into a sensible way where she thinks that she should be Sultan because she's like, why should a foreign prince know how to rule my kingdom better than me? And that kind of thing. And so the ending, spoiler, basically is that she is allowed to be Sultan, and that's why she can choose to marry Aladdin, because she gets to make the rules.
Was she more feminist than Belle? I'd never heard that before.
I don't know, like, I mean, a lot of Disney princesses had their feminism quirks a little bit, even like in a level you may not think about. And so yeah, I could see so Belle certainly for sure. I just felt like in the original Disney movies, Belle for sure does, I guess you could say that. Jasmine's the one that very is vocal about like, no, I don't care what you say, you know, and she's more obvious about like, you just say that because I'm a woman kind of thing. She's a bit more vocal about that, while Belle's a little more subtle about that. They make it more obvious about Belle in the live action about the whole feminism thing. But that's why I just say like,
got it.
Like, again, there's feminist traits, but I always felt like Jasmine was a little more obvious about it, if that makes sense. They only add one song in, and it's just they gave Jasmine an extra feminism-friendly song, which wasn't really that jarring. It was good. But yeah, it was a fun movie. Like, I didn't expect to be smiling, and I was smiling quite a bit. So take that as you will. Not saying you have to see it.
So many movies coming out.
There's so many movies.
Is it that time of the year? Oh yeah, it is.
It's summer, yeah. I'm
looking
probably...
for
always
something
summer here, so I have
don't
no
die.
idea. The
Say it
Dead
again?
Don't Die?
The Dead Don't Die is what I'm really looking forward to.
What's that one?
What's
I don't know
that?
that one.
It has like Bill Murray and Tilda Swinton and Kylo Ren, whatever his name is.
Oh, that guy. Yes, I know what you're talking about, though. Adam Driver?
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver, yeah.
Adam Driver.
The plot synopsis is, in the sleepy small town of Centerville, something is not quite right. The moon hangs low and large in the sky. The hours of daylight are becoming unpredictable, and animals are beginning to exhibit unusual behaviors. News reports are scary, and scientists are concerned, but no one will foresee the strangest and most dangerous repercussion that will soon start plaguing Centerville. The dead rise from their graves and feast on the living, and the citizens must battle to survive. So pretty boilerplate zombie stuff, but
But it's a comedy.
I know. It's a comedy with that cast.
Oh,
It's definitely a
okay.
comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. IMDb gives it 5 out of 8, 10. That's not good.
I
Wait,
think
is it out?
Dumbo did.
No,
is
it's
it
out in like 2 weeks.
Oh.
So
well,
how does
that-
IMDb have scores?
These
I don't
people
know.
just pre-score.
Oh.
Like, I
thought it was like a pre-screener score, but if it's just random people, forget that.
I was gonna say, I mean, Rotten Tomatoes had that issue with Captain Marvel where people were just basically like giving it lower votes, and I
saw
think they
Captain
actually
Marvel for the first time a few
did
days
you.
ago.
What
I
did
wasn't
you
paying
think?
the closest attention. I was playing StarCraft while watching it at the same time.
Oh,
it was
well, that's
okay.
fair.
I mean, it's
I
a Marvel
liked it a
movie. It
lot.
was a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
It is a
It's
Marvel
good.
movie.
Better than Spider-Man. Not as good. Better than X-Men. Not as good as
Wait, which Spider-Man?
Thor 3.
Not
I
Into
guess.
the Spider-Verse, right?
No, that's true. Yeah, not
Okay.
that one. That was the
Alright.
best one.
That's the best Marvel movie.
Better than a live
ever.
action Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I like Tom Holland, but I get you. I like
Marvel
Captain
was
Marvel a lot, but
Yeah.
yeah, I get it. She's after my own heart. Anyway, but yeah, I haven't seen Shazam yet. I literally just keep forgetting to.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to see that too. I was looking forward to that.
I thought you did see it.
No, I did. I really wanted to.
Oh, okay.
I almost
thought for
did.
some
I
reason-
think.
Oh, okay, maybe that's why. I thought you did for some reason. I
should've.
keep forgetting about it. Like it came in so quietly.
It did.
I forget if like I'm just thinking of the Disney live action because like as much as I say like Aladdin, I'm a little sick that they keep doing it. Like I'm definitely just gonna stay out of Lion King. I liked the original Lion King, but like I liked it because it was anamorphic, animals, not because
Yeah.
they were realistic looking animals.
And they
I-
cut Be Prepared, apparently.
No, they put it back in.
Okay.
They did. They
Good,
did cut
smart.
it out, and then people went, "What the hell?" and they put it back in. That's literally what happened. Because
Okay.
that's like you can't take that out. Like, are you nuts?
It is.
I don't know what
it's
they
like
were
a best song. Yeah.
Exactly. And so yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, I know it's made by the same guy who did Jungle Book, and I didn't see Jungle Book, but I guess that movie was amazing. I don't know.
I wouldn't. I liked it. I wouldn't say it was amazing. It was good.
Like you're most people I've talked to were like, "Oh my gosh, it was so good." I'm like, "Really?" Jungle Book was not like my Disney movie growing up, so I just skipped out on it. I love Lion King, but I think one of the funniest criticisms I've heard so far before the movies come out is like they're showing pictures of the characters and they're like,
You can't
I
tell
forgot
who's
them.
who.
"You can't tell who's who."
It's a lion. Is
Like,
it
I remember
Scar? Is it old Simba? I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I remember someone going, "I thought they just had the same picture for Mufasa and Simba." Like, they are different, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
They look like lions. It's so
And they
bad.
don't have the same character. Like, even if you can tell them apart, like the cartoon Simba grows up into clearly like a handsome lion. Here he grows
Yes.
up into a lion.
A lion.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip out on that one. I saw Aladdin because I thought it might be cool. I was right. I think I'll skip out on this Lion King.
Yeah. I probably will as well.
I don't blame you. Let's see. That's it for movies, I think, that I saw. I saw quite a few movies. Because when I was gone last weekend, we went to see a couple. But I think that was it as far as movies. I did play a game. I played a game, guys. I played Borderlands 2 for the first time.
No.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. Well, because there's a group that we actually streamed it. I didn't stream it on my personal channel, but we streamed it through Checkpoint XP and their channels. Just playing. I was playing for the first time. The three of us were playing for the first time, and one of the others was a veteran, so we were going through it. The only thing I can say that was really funny that happened is I apparently accidentally caused a glitch. When we were fighting Captain Flint, one of the first main bosses.
The fire guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fire guy.
With
Okay.
the dogs or something, right?
So you can find this online, folks. I think if you look up Checkpoint XP and you just look up the Borderlands clip, you'll find me freaking out about this. So if you guys remember, it's been a while, but like there's the battlefield, but before that there's that platform where you can have you can get some ammo and health. So the whole point is that like you jump down and then you fight, but if you die, you spawn basically near back that, kind of collect your stuff, then jump down again, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So it's supposed to be like a little safe spot. So I was up there because I had died, obviously, and I saw Captain Flint was below me, so I was like, cool, free pot shots. So I started shooting at him. He jumped on the safe spot platform.
Oh,
which he's
no.
not supposed to. Yeah.
I've never seen that happen before.
No.
Yeah, that's what I said. And so it's one of those ones I really, really regret not having my own stream to like show how it happened. Because all you really can see is like one of the other characters' point of view is being like, Sarah, what happened? Then running up and then seeing that I'm trying to fight this guy. And it was not a fun time. I don't know how we got him back down,
That
but
boss
yeah, we
was
had
pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
It was
rough
like the first major boss. It was pretty.
You don't really have good weapons by the time you get to him, so it's a little bit
Yeah.
of a grind.
I like to my character I picked, and I'm still picking her, was Maya, the siren. I love her.
I think she's my favorite.
She freezes people for like a couple seconds, and I'm very down with that.
I think the siren from Borderlands. What's the skill from 2? Does she go invisible?
So, that's one. In 1, she goes invisible, and there's an explosion around her, and she goes really fast.
that one is fucking OP. Siren from
So 2
Borderlands
is the one that like
super OP.
levitates people and like does things based off your powers, and it's super good because if you use it on a flying enemy, it's just straight damage, and it's a ton of damage.
She can heal or something as well, right?
I mean, one of the trees will do that.
One of the I know because I got one part of it. If you kill somebody when they're in that kind of stasis mode,
right.
it gives you heals in your party. Yeah. It gives heals to whoever like needs it, basically.
Like a homing.
I remember the siren from Borderlands one is just super OP. You just go invisible and just reappear back at the enemy and just destroys everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does damage all the time.
And it does dot damage while invisible as well.
Oh,
it is super crazy.
Fancy.
And it increases damage with like elemental weapons and stuff like that.
Remember that.
That's crazy.
The Macromancer is pretty good. Borderlands 2.
Necromancer is very good.
Yeah.
She has the buddy to do things for her basically.
Exactly.
And she has like this ricochet shot where like at full ranks, like any bullet that misses has a chance to just like home in on the nearest enemy instead.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I played that. I did try to play by myself for a little bit, but honestly, I kind of prefer playing with other people.
Yeah.
I have more fun that way. It's just hard because, like, I also keep forgetting that I can't dodge the way that I think I can. Like, I honestly, this sounds really, really dumb, but I keep forgetting that I'm not playing Mass Effect Andromeda, where you can, like, jump and then, like, jump to the side through, like, a jetpack thing. I keep forgetting you can't do that with this game. Like, I
think that's the best
pressing the wrong
thing
buttons.
about Andromeda, the
The
jetpack.
pre-sequel
Oh my gosh,
can
right?
kind of do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can like moon jump or something, right?
Sort of. Yeah, it's not that good though.
That's the thing. Like, I love games that have any kind of like dodge mechanic. Like Mass Effect Andromeda is actually my favorite because it's so simple.
Difficult. I don't know because the shooting mechanics in Borderlands don't feel like a shooter to me.
It's more of an RPG.
Yeah, the bullets don't go straight.
Yeah.
So dodging that will be difficult. You might dodge into the
Just getting
bullets.
behind cover and stuff is nice.
Yeah, you gotta get behind cover and stuff. I'm just used to like jumping around, and so I'm like, oh, I can't in this game. Exactly. So it's fine.
It's definitely more fun.
It's
definitely more fun playing with people, though.
Yeah, no. When I tried playing by myself, and I was like, oh, I mean, this is okay, but like, I miss kind of talking and crying and shouting at each other. That's the problem with those kinds of games is I get more into like the social aspect, but I don't always have time. Like we are gonna do that stream again, but not till the end of June. So it's like, oof.
And that's really hard on an RPG. Where it's like I want levels so I can actually play with the skill points, but you don't want to wait.
Right.
At least for me.
Yeah, I get that. But yeah, but that was about it. I was gone on a trip. I did go to there's this little the trip that I went on was this little, like, it's called Fairverse. It's their first year running. It was meant to be a Renaissance Fair and Comic-Con mixed. I mean, kind of. It was very tiny. It's his first year. It was cheap tickets. My partner and I wanted to get out of town for Memorial Weekend, so it worked well for us. We got some really tasty mixed jams, so that was really good. We got to see live action combat. People were, like, in these different suits of armor with like dulled metal weapons, and we're just hitting each other. It was like WWE with like fantasy warfare. It
Cool.
was great. Yeah, that was great. That was the highlight of that weekend. But
No
yeah,
mead?
so
That would be my highlight.
there
Just
was
like drinking
mead.
lots
There
and
was
lots of
mead.
mead.
Although it's not as fun as the Renaissance Fair in Michigan and Holly, Michigan, where like you literally just go there to drink and walk around. This Ren Fair, you
Must you be
had to
dressed
like,
up?
yeah, and dress up.
No,
dress up
you
in
must
old
be dressed up to get in, or not?
No.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to. It's just more fun if you do.
Mm.
No, but this Ren Fair, you didn't have to dress up. Most people didn't. We were kind of the only ones that were because it was so tiny. The problem with their mead hall was you could only drink their mead within like this little perimeter that they set up. You couldn't walk around with it. So I was like, okay, what's the point?
No, that's annoying.
I mean, and all they had was mead. They didn't have beer. They didn't have any other kind of alcohol. So I was like, oh, okay. We got a bottle of mead, and then we drank it all in one night. So that was that. So, but missing my Ren Fair. The Ren Fair that we have is coming up in August, so I'll be going to that, waiting for it. So that was it for me. Pretty
sounds fun.
busy weekends.
I played 20 minutes worth of Kathy Rain. I'm gonna play more this weekend.
What'd you think?
To actually get into it. I mean, it's hard to judge for 20 minutes, but it's fine so far.
Cool. Yeah, 20 minutes is a lot just beginning stuff.
I like so far it seems like you just motorcycle everywhere. I don't have to walk places, which is really, really nice.
Yes, you'll be walking in between within a location, but yeah.
But so far they haven't been too big. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. They might get bigger.
Yeah, it's not.
That's
It
good.
stays pretty well sized, I would say. Cool.
I played Minecraft a little bit. For like the second
wow.
time ever.
Oh yeah, that
Second time.
you guys saw that Minecraft Earth thing.
No.
That's right.
It's
I think
a
I heard
trailer
about it.
for an AR game on your mobile. So
Oh,
you
geez.
like,
Oh, I did hear about this. I didn't know
Yeah.
what it was.
I'm not sure if it requires any extra peripherals or if it's just your phone and it's like a Pokemon Go kind of thing where you can put the Pokemons in real life. So in the trailer they showed all the Minecraft buildings and stuff in real life, which is really cool. We'll see how it goes, but I think it's pretty. I don't know. I don't play much, but I like the idea of AR. It's cool.
Yeah.
I like the idea
Yeah,
of it.
absolutely.
But
I agree.
But it fucking eats your battery though.
Yeah.
Sure.
Get that issue.
Yeah, otherwise I don't have anything to say I watched or did. I know I'm going to watch Good Omens after this. That finally came out.
Ooh.
Only one episode, right?
I thought the whole thing dropped, but I didn't check.
I'll check
Oh,
later.
that's the worst.
I'll
Gosh,
check later.
dang
I
it.
have Prime, so I'm gonna watch it. Oh,
I know.
Fo, you have Prime, right?
I do.
Yeah. So don't forget to, because your Prime comes with Twitch Prime.
Yes.
So don't have you what's the word?
Re-upped my Nintendo Online thing?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
yeah.
That the second 9 months
I got
is
an email about it,
yeah. Second 9 months
which
is
I did not
available.
expect. That was nice.
It's very nice.
But I also had to remember to unrenew it.
Yeah. You gotta go back to your account settings and remove
Yeah.
the renewal
Oh.
thing.
I think last podcast I talked about playing a game called Baba Is You. Well, actually bought
Yeah.
it, so I've been playing that a little more.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. What about you?
I've been playing. I finished the final 4 of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god, love! I'm just in a. There's just a time where I'm just in a Pokemon fix. So watching the movie and playing the game is my Pokemon fix for this year, and maybe end of this year when the Sword and Shield comes out. But oh my god, I love. Did I actually mention I play Pokemon or not?
Yeah.
I don't remember you
mentioned-
saying that. Okay.
Oh,
But,
I
mean,
thought you
sure.
did.
I have
Maybe I'm
no
confusing you
idea.
with somebody
Possible.
else.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by it, so who
Uh,
knows?
It's just so cool to fucking play a Pokemon game on your TV. Like it's just
Yeah, that's fair.
it's just cool. But I hate the controls though. It's just
Fair also.
I swing my arm like all the way to the right and it still goes straight, and like I don't know what you want me to do, man. I don't know what you want me to do, and it gets really tiring after like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
The shitty thing is when you play in handheld mode, you can actually use your left analog stick to move the camera. So they could have done that with like a pro controller or just dual Joy-Con, whatever. But
Yeah.
but instead of that, they want you to throw it, and it's so annoying. And the other
It's really
annoying thing
annoying.
is Mew is exclusive to the Pokeball peripheral, which is
The $50 peripheral.
yeah. I'm not buying that just for freaking.
I think it might be worth it if you also played Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't.
Yeah,
That's what I've
I
heard.
think it's. Yeah, I
You
think
get
it's
to
the
kinda
same.
get your
Yeah,
stuff. You get your characters. You get your Pokemon.
I
You
did.
can't even really use the Safari Zone without having Pokemon Go, right?
You can't use the Go Park. There's no.
But there is no Safari Zone.
I mean, there's an office called the Safari Zone Office or something, Safari Park Office. I was kind of hoping there was but I don't know. I'll need to look it up if there's a way to turn it on. But
I didn't think there
luckily for
was.
me, my friend is an avid Pokemon Go player, so she gave
Okay.
me the some of the stuff that I can't get in the EV game. So like the Oddish,
Yes.
Mankey,
Yep.
That's cool.
and a couple more. I'm pretty close to completing it, except for having fucking Mew. Fuck that. I'm not buying that thing. So yeah, that was really fun. I just love that game. I'm gonna get Sword and Shield when like day one when it comes out. I've also been playing World War Z. That
Oh,
yeah, on
a
PC.
game?
Yeah. It's basically Left 4 Dead 3. But third person, I guess. It's available for PS4 and Epic Game Store only. So yeah, I'm a shield now. I bought it on the Epic Games because they're having that sale, right? So it was really cheap.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It has like classes and stuff that you can level up, but no skill trees. You pretty much just keep going linearly. The more you use a weapon, you level it up. Once you level up, you can buy like the second tier and then the third tier, which are stronger weapons. So whenever you pick up a submachine gun in the level, let's say, and your submachine gun is a level 5 tier, you will pick up a level 5 tier submachine gun, that kind of thing.
Oh. Okay.
So progression wise, it's not that complicated. I was kind of hoping it was a bit more than that, like maybe something like Killing Floor 2. But it just feels good to shoot the zombies in this game, especially
That's big.
yeah. So I love this specific one because there's just so many zombies, and I just love spraying and praying pretty much. The World War Z, the zombies like to do the pyramid thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels really satisfying to drop the pyramid. It just feels so good. And each like episode, there will be like a couple places where you gotta stop, and then there's just a horde that you have to defend against. Yeah, those times are just feels great. Just the feeling of shooting a gun and when the bullets hit the zombies, just the sound design and everything just feels really good. Just had that satisfying feel. Overall, I think it's pretty good. I think I read they are coming up with like more content, like another episode and like another character or gun or a new zombie or something like that, like a
Does it have
special zombie.
multiplayer?
It has PvP and multiplayer co-op. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Other than that, I watched Detective Pikachu. I finally finished Lost Girl. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not.
I don't think so.
So 4 wasn't here when I talked about Lost Girl first time. So Lost Girl is a
Oh yeah.
Canadian TV series started in like 2012, finished at 2017. It ran for like 5 seasons or something, and it's finished. It's basically sort of like Buffy, but the main character is also like a supernatural kind of thing. So the main character is Succubus, and there's these like secret people of like werewolves and shapeshifters and like all the different like fays, right? And there are organizations like the Dyke and the Dark that keeps these people secret, and they're also like really powerful organizations all around the world. The concept is just I just love the concept, and like season 1 to like first half of season 2 was really, really good. So I finally finished 5 seasons.
Okay.
It was on Amazon Prime, and I was watching it halfway, And just one day I wanted to like, let's continue watching Lost Girl. It fucking wasn't on there no more. I don't get it. It's probably like licensing or something. So that's really annoying.
Yeah. License expired or something.
Yeah, and also somebody's doing construction. Fucking hell, it's Saturday morning, man. I know they're
Okay,
allowed
I can't
to.
seem to hear.
I'm not sure if they're allowed to be honest. Buildings have things against like doing construction on the weekends.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta look that up. So yeah, that's all I did. This one might be interesting to you, Fall. It's a new first-person roguelike shooter kind of game. It's called Void Bastards.
Yes, that's on my wish list because I got an email saying I could buy it now, but it's still a little more expensive than I wanted to pay for.
It's $30. It's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how replayable it is, but it looks really pretty. Such a pretty looking game.
I liked it purely for the style.
Yeah, it's like a 50s. It has that 50s like stylized cell shaded aesthetic going for it. It's very lovely to look at. But yeah, that's it. News time?
Sure.
News time. Not much. Okay, so we were talking about like the Nintendo Switch Online and all that. So they recently announced like a couple weeks ago these things called the Nintendo Switch game vouchers that is available exclusively for Switch Online subscribers. So what it is if you have a online subscription, you can then buy these vouchers. The vouchers cost $99, and basically you can use these vouchers to redeem from a set list of games. So if you redeem two $60 games, you're pretty much paying $199 for two $60 games, which comes about to $120, so a $20 discount. And a few of the games that are available are like the new Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 game, which is a $60 game on launch, so you can get like a $10 discount if you use it. You don't have to use both at the same time. You can use one now, and the other one will, once you buy it, they have like a 1 year expiry. So you can, I'm kind of hoping they're gonna have it for the Pokemon game in December as well. So we'll see. $99, I mean, if you got a plan to buy it digitally, stuff, and full price, might as well just save a couple bucks here and there.
Yep.
Yeah. E3 is coming up, right? Usually there's sales around that time.
Yes, it is. Although Epic Games is going to be doing a presentation with the PC gaming version, and Steam was not invited. I know.
Epic Games always do a thing, right? And I don't think Steam has ever done a thing.
No,
E3.
they haven't.
Yeah.
They haven't. It's just more of that. I think it's Epic Games is doing something in conjunction with the PC gaming side of things. Presentation. So I that might be new, and it's just because
actually,
of
I
all
think
the...
they did a PC thing last year. Don't quote me on it, but I don't think this is the first time.
It's probably not. It's just especially funny right now because it's the rivalry.
Actually, Microsoft, the Phil Spencer, I'm not sure why he made these announcements. Maybe it's like a pre-announcement to E3. I don't really care anymore. But they're pretty much saying like, oh, a bunch of our games are gonna come to like our Windows Store and Steam because people should be able to choose where they can buy the games from. So and everybody's
that's cool of them.
Yeah. I mean, I would buy Gears of War 4 or something, and the Gears of War collection or like the Halo stuff. I think the Halo collection is coming to Steam. I'm not too sure.
Wouldn't be surprised. Speaking of Microsoft, you hear about that the Microsoft and Sony working together?
Oh yeah, that's because Microsoft has the Azure servers. Like their server business is like a big chunk of their revenue stream.
Yes.
Like Amazon.
So they're
with
trying
servers.
to get Sony basically on to kind of help them out and get those going. Also, Microsoft wants to look more into their AI programs, and Sony
because
can help them
Sony
with
could
that.
really get some help with fucking servers. They fucking suck at that.
Yeah. So it's going to be it's a very fruitful partnership. It's just not what I was expecting, to be honest with you.
To be fair, these companies, they have such huge departments that each department is run like a separate company anyways.
Fair, yeah.
And like, they have rivalries in terms of console, but when it comes to these kind of business infrastructures, it just makes sense for you to like go with Amazon or Google or Microsoft, unless you want to spend the money to build your own.
Yeah.
Which I don't think Sony should do.
Ouya. Well, look where that worked out for Ouya. But yeah, well, I think it's also meant to be they're kind of coming together because when Google's like Stadia is now coming out, and
they want to explore probably like streaming and stuff as well, because they do have that PSN streaming for their PS3 games,
right?
Which only works for like 2 people in the whole world or something.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I see way too many headlines about is the PlayStation or Xbox gonna come? No, they're not. They're not gonna. It's just servers, which are really important infrastructure if you think a little.
Right.
So yeah, I'm not sure who's leading in terms of the server business, but those 3 are the big players, if I'm not mistaken: Google, Microsoft, and Amazon, pretty much.
Yeah, Apple's trying to do something too.
Really, Apple?
Yeah, Apple's trying to they have this thing called Apple Arcade they're trying to get through.
Oh, no, that's not, that's just a streaming, no, not streaming.
Oh, okay.
That's like a subscription thing that you get games from. So not like major server business.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Still.
But they do, I think they announced a couple of like exclusives on that platform, though.
Yeah.
Not really sure who will pay for that, but so yeah, so that's the Nintendo game vouchers, and Sony working with Microsoft in terms of the server stuff. Pokemon made a few announcements.
Yes, they did.
Ahead of their Pokemon Direct, I believe. I think it's in a couple days. Their Direct is on the 3rd of June. But yeah, the Pokemon guys have announced Pokemon Home, which is the app that is similar to the 3DS Pokemon Bank, which lets you put your Pokemons in the bank and then move it from game to game.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, the fucking drilling, man.
It's all good.
So yeah, Pokemon Home is a thing. You get to put it on your Switch and mobile. So I'm gonna assume that not only can you manage your Pokemons from your mobile, maybe even link up to your Pokemon Go, which might be interesting.
Probably.
Yes, I think that is kind of the point.
Yeah, I think they're really going in with that whole Pokemon Go thing.
Yeah, they're really trying to bank on that.
Yeah,
I wonder
probably making
how
quite a bit of money on
stable
that.
player base is. Like, I wonder if it fluctuates up and down a lot, or if it's just on a decline. Or
apparently, it's pretty consistent. Consistent enough that they just run events quite often, actually.
They run events very often, like once a month. Because I was a pretty consistent player for a hot minute, and then, we just kind of stopped. Mainly, like, when it's cold outside, we're not walking around trying to pick up Pokemon. So I feel like in the summer, I'll be more into it. But yeah, they run events monthly. And yeah, there's people I know that they are very consistent players. So it's because I think like a lot of people expected it to decline, and I think it actually just kind of started picking up steam with honestly younger players that were getting phones. And I think that's what really kind of helped it keep it where it is right now. Because I think maybe our generation or older than me kind of maybe lost some interest, but the kids have not. So
think about the kids. So
yeah,
one of the other announcement is a sequel to Detective Pikachu will be coming to the Switch.
Yes.
Right.
And do you know the Pokemon Go Plus?
So the
device?
Pokemon Go the Go Plus device was so.
It's like a watch,
I hope
wristwatch thing that you wear.
Yeah, it's basically a Fitbit, and I think it was supposed to like let you know when there was Pokemon nearby, but it also does Fitbit like things.
I'm not too sure because I see a lot of the official stuff, but I also see a lot of like the hacked Chinese stuff, which does more actually for you.
Yeah.
I think the hacked one also like lets you pick up all the items around you without actually requiring your input.
That's stuff with the hacked.
And I think also maybe help you hatch eggs by when you walk around. Maybe I'm not too sure.
Well, they actually have that already. The base game now has a thing you can activate where basically the idea is that I think you have to attach it to an app on your phone that like tracks your walking and stuff like that, and it will add that to your eggs basically when you open up the game. I haven't done it in a hot minute, but it works. I don't think it always picks it up very well, but then again, I don't wear my phone around me all day because where I work, I don't want kids seeing my phone. So, it might work better than I think it does. That's hard to tell. But yeah, that does in the base game. But I think this Pokemon Go Plus is supposed to do the same kind of thing. And with I think it's meant to be, it's like a Fitbit-like thing. Although, now they have Go Plus Plus.
Yeah. The device is named Go Plus Plus.
Yeah, but that's because
Clever.
that's in conjunction with Pokemon Sleep, which is a sleep app to help you, figure out, I guess, your sleep cycle, which I literally was talking about earlier today, and I was like, what makes this different from any other sleep app? And then I
Pokemon.
did realize
Got a
Pokemon. But actually, more than that, like, I think about how,
Or Snorlax.
people our age, like, we can look up sleeping apps on our phone, no problem, but it's probably actually geared for kids to use.
Good point.
Not only
They're not going to
that,
necessarily look up a sleep app.
not only that, if you play video games or you like if you like Pokemon, which one are you gonna download?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
millions of sleep apps that you don't even recognize, or the one with the Pokemon name on
The
it.
Pokemon. Yeah,
You're gonna
exactly.
fucking download the Pokemon one.
Look at Pokemon. Look at Pokemon Go. It was encouraging us
So-
to exercise. Now it's encouraging us to sleep better.
all of these announcements will eventually come about with the latest game, Pokemon Go Home and Sleep.
Yes.
So Go Plus Plus,
Favorite
Pokemon
joke.
Sleep, Pokemon Home, Pokemon. There's also a mobile game called Pokemon Masters,
Yes, I don't know
I think
much
it's
about
mobile.
that. It is mobile.
It is
It
mobile.
is.
where you get to battle alongside your favorite Pokemon trainers from the main series RPGs.
Yes, it seems like a. I didn't know if you battle against them or only with them. I
Maybe
wasn't sure
both.
which it was.
Maybe
both.
both.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to train them to get better so they can support you better.
Maybe the Pokemon Masters
Maybe.
are the Pokemon in this guy. I don't know. Maybe you throw Pokeballs at them. or something.
Master the Pokemon Masters makes you the real master.
Yeah. I think that's it when it comes to the Pokemon stuff.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, it was quite a few things at once,
It
There's a
was.
lot of things.
which was, kind of cool. I might actually try to
Yeah.
sleep one. Maybe not. I don't know.
I might try too, just out of curiosity. It's hard because I don't have my phone in my pocket when I go to sleep. I have it on my bedside, so I don't. That's why I've
Yeah.
never tried a sleep app, even though I've always wanted to, because my sleep cycle's really wonky. So I don't know, but we'll see.
So yeah, that is the Pokemon stuff. Okay, so the Epic Game Store is still running the sale, I believe until the 20th of June or something like that. I think it's running for a couple more weeks. And the sale, so the different games will have different discount values. Some are 10%, some are 20, some are 30, some 50. But they also did a site-wide discount. So for any game on the Epic Game Store that is $14.99 USD, they got a $10 discount, like just flat out, and it was paid for and by it was paid by Epic Game Store. So it was literally money coming out of their pockets.
Yeah.
The problem with this is apparently some of the game publishers were not aware of it. Communication was not done well. Also, if you guys didn't know this already, Epic Game Store has regional prices. So for instance, let's say a $30 game, it will get a $10 discount, right? Let's say that $30 game in Malaysia is $20 game. It will also get a $10 discount. So there's just so many problems with this because they just did a site-wide thing instead of thinking about it from a regional point of view as well. So what a bunch of these publishers did was fucking took their game down so that they can't buy it until the sale is over.
Oh my gosh.
So the games that
Makes sense.
were taken down includes the Bloodlines 2, that is a pre-order for a game that's coming up next year. Borderlands 3 as well.
That's so far.
Yeah, Bloodlines 2 was actually really cheap for me. I saw it on my phone. I went to sleep. I woke up wanting to buy it, and I just found out that it's fucking no longer on the thing, and I was so pissed off.
That sucks.
But it's okay. But yeah, the two big games are Borderlands 3 and Bloodlines 2, and a couple more here and there. Also, a couple of the games actually increased the price increase
to
the
compensate.
it's either
To
to
compensate for
I
it?
can't remember if they increase the price to compensate or lower the price so that they're below the $14.99 so it doesn't get the $10 discount.
I
Oh,
So there
no,
was
it
some
makes
like
sense,
price
too.
manipulation kind of thing, which is
Yeah.
illegal in some places,
Yeah, yikes.
especially the whole increasing money thing. So yeah, this Epic Game Store sale, while good, and I got a couple of games from it at a really good price, which is World War Z for one, was not thought of very well.
Yeah,
like
well,
it.
at least they didn't communicate about it very well. It's a cool
Yeah.
idea. They get
Yeah, it's definitely a
People
cool
buy
idea. Like the
games.
sale for consumers is really good.
especially for since they're new and trying to get people into their stuff.
And also, like one of the reasons as well is people are like, why are they taking down their games? It's it's being paid by Epic Games. They're not losing money on this. But it's also like it's a new game. Imagine a $60 game going on sale so quickly, not even launched yet. It's the whole like branding thing and all that as well. So yeah. And remember that tweet you shared with me regarding I believe he was one of the super best friends guy or something that can't buy.
Oh yeah, Matt.
Yeah. So
Sorry, Pat.
so he was saying
He bought like too many things or something,
yeah,
so
and
they like.
and that's true.
banned
Apparently,
him.
it is true. So Epic Game Store has admitted that that is a thing. Buying too many games at one time will get you banned because of their really strict anti yada yada system.
I don't understand enough.
The reason why is because the game store does not have a cart system. Does not have a shopping cart. So I bought like 3 games and I had to buy all 3 games separately.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So yeah. Luckily I wasn't hit by that because they still really haven't set up a proper customer support thing for the store yet.
Why bother? You got Steam for that.
Yeah.
Steam forums.
Epic.
Not only Steam forums, like actually trying to contact Epic Games. Like they haven't
yeah.
really set it up yet. You can try to contact them with their current methods, but it's not like a proper method specifically for the store. So yeah, that's it's dumb as hell.
Great. Yep.
I'm just lucky I only bought 3 games instead of how many that other guy bought.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Probably wasn't even that many. Who knows?
maybe it's like 5 or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And he was saying that it wasn't all cheap too. Some of it, a couple of them were like $50 games or something. So yeah, that's a thing apparently.
Well, joy.
Insane.
Yep.
Very.
There's a new handheld coming out.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh, I
the
think I saw that.
Playdate.
Yeah, the handheld with a
Yeah.
crank.
The crank
I
and no
don't remember the
backlight.
crank.
Yeah, there's a
There's
crank
a crank
in it.
and no backlight support, and it's $150.
What?
Yeah, it's $150. They said there's
It's
no
bad.
backlight, but it looks like just black and white games, and it might use a similar technology to maybe like a Kindle e-ink kind of thing. Maybe.
Sure. Interesting.
There's a D-pad, there's A and B buttons, and a crank, and that's
Didn't
it.
think e-ink had a good enough refresh rate for a video game.
Maybe it's something similar that doesn't require like a backlight or something.
That could be.
So there's gonna be like exclusive games for it, and I'm guessing experimental games. Not all of them will use a crank though. So the Katamari Damacy designer will be creating a game called Kraken's Time Travel Adventure. The game Z-Gate should be a Spell Tower. Bennett 40 who made Getting Over It and a bunch of others. And the games are actually secret. You get them over the coming months after getting the device. So
Interesting.
so they're doing just a bunch of things. It looks like a slick device, but it's also $150. And it's definitely
Yeah.
a hipster thing.
It's a lot for a gamble.
Very, very much.
I would say people who want to buy this are not buying it for the games. I mean, they're buying it for the games,
They're buying it for like the elitism status symbol.
Yeah, and
I guess.
eventually it might become a collector's item.
That could be, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
Believe
yeah,
that.
especially depending on how many units they actually want to make. So yeah, it comes with a 2.7-inch screen, black and white, low power LCD from Sharp, resolution of 400 and 240. No grid lines, no blurring, extremely sharp and clear, higher resolution than the Game Boy. It's a premium black and white screen apparently.
I mean, there's no you won't have blurring if you only used pixels.
So there will be season of games. So they only mentioned there's the first season. I'm not sure if they're gonna do more. It will be 12 games in total over 3 months, so 1 game per week. You don't have to pay any extra for the games, but you'll be getting them as it unlocks. So yeah.
All right. Who's gonna buy one? Not me.
Who's gonna take the hit?
I looked
Who's
at
gonna
it.
take that hit?
I looked at it. I was like, "Oh, cool! I might want to get one of these." 150? Nah, not for $150.
Not for $150. Not even as a joke.
Maybe 70. Maybe. Maybe not even that. I don't know.
50 or less is kind of where I was thinking.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
So it's made by a company called Panic. They funded the game Firewatch, and they are pretty much known for the last 20 years to be making really good Mac software. So yeah, so that's a thing apparently.
Yep, that's a thing.
Next up, couple more small ones. The people who make the Total War games, I can't remember the name. CA, Creative Assembly.
Okay.
Granted a dying fan's wish to play Total War 3 Kingdoms before it came out. So yeah.
Good.
And the last little bit is a gaming platform, a new one. It was just announced like a couple of days ago. It's a gaming platform named Wander, and it's going to be a hybrid TV and mobile gaming platform. They are not going to make hardware for it, but they're going to license the software out, is the plan. So the plan is for it to be able to run on the TV as well as on the go on a smartphone kind of thing. So maybe think about putting your phone in a dock, like a Nintendo Switch kind of thing. And yeah, I mean, it sounds okay. And I think they're also gonna be coming up with like support for like controllers and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not really sure. It's gonna be running on it's based off of Android. Not really sure how, like, honestly I have no idea how it's gonna all turn out, but it's a very like announcement. Then they showed a couple of screenshots of the OS, but that's it.
Okay.
It's interesting. There's a lot of hardware news this week.
That's what's funny.
Hardware news? Like what? I
I
mean,
mean, it's like a lot of devices. We're talking about devices more than usual.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Right before the E3 comes out with software.
Yeah. So I guess that's one more thing. Cyberpunk 2077, the development is ramping up, and apparently CD Projekt Red is pledging to be more humane to its workers.
I mean, that's good.
I mean, if you have to pledge to be
I mean,
more
it's good
humane,
if it happens.
If
Yeah.
you have to pledge to be more humane, it's a little troubling, but in these times, I guess I'm not surprised.
yeah. I don't know, man. They're not exactly like, they make really good games, but they're not exactly known for treating the developers right.
Yeah.
And non-obligatory crunch policy. There's no such thing.
Yeah.
You're salaried, they own you.
Yeah.
Yep. Guess we'll see, though. I know, like, apparently at E3, there's not really going to be any more playable, there's not going to be really a playable demo for Cyberpunk 2077. Like
Only
we
for
thought
the
they
media,
would.
I think. They're doing a closed door thing.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, are they? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And people
I
got
hope we get
pissed.
some more information. Yeah.
But,
I hope we get some more information regardless, because like I am super looking forward to that game. I hope it's really good.
I understand why they want to do it that way though. They get to control the message a bit better.
Yeah. I mean,
rather than just
You never
yeah.
What? Yeah, no, I never I don't know. I didn't actually realize they were going to show anything. I thought there was going to be nothing really to show. So the fact that they're showing it to, even the fact that they're only showing it to like certain reporters, to me isn't a bad thing. They're showing it's going to get out, what's going on, I actually think that sometimes leaving it into the hands of players too early can actually be a detriment, because there's a lot of stupid people who, play these, not finished games and then make all these assumptions that can really impact negatively with these games. So honestly, I don't think that's a bad idea. But we'll see.
I guess it's just one more small one. Anthem is a shit show.
Oh.
So
yeah.
the on the AA website, one of the pages shows the Anthem roadmap for content, and it has been redesigned, and they remove literally everything. No time frames, no references to anything, pretty much nothing. So yeah, that's a real shit show. I think this is BioWare's last game.
I remember someone was asking, like, what would be your dream, thing for E3? And I was like, some evidence
Dragon
that
Age
BioWare's
4?
surviving. No, just some evidence that BioWare's breathing. Doesn't matter what, to be honest with you.
Just have an EA as that come on stage, we are not closing BioWare yet, or something.
Exactly. That's all I need. Like that I'm like, wow, best E3 ever.
And I know the argument is the BioWare is no longer the same studio as
Yeah, it's not.
But also, like, I don't know, if they close the BioWare studio, are they gonna still think about the Dragon Age and Mass Effect IPs, is what I'm wondering. Like, they closed
exactly.
Visceral. I've never heard of them thinking about Dead Space no more, so...
Right.
So obviously they still own the IP, but I'm just afraid after closing the studio, it just might move forward and no longer think about Dragon Age and Mass Effect, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Sadness.
I think it's a valid concern.
Yeah.
Okay, one last one.
Yeah.
One last one. Larian, the developers of the Divinity series, and the past couple games have been Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2, which pretty much got them a lot of mainstream success, like just critically, financially, and just everything. Currently on their main website, it just has the number 3. Just has like, so people are like, oh, Divinity Original Sin 3. But then somebody inspected the element of their website and they saw shit like Baldur's Gate. So are they like, oh, are they making Baldur's Gate 3? Maybe both. We don't know yet. Let's see. So that's interesting.
I mean, you could basically just make a But they didn't make Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, did they?
They did not.
Okay. I mean, it's very similar, though. Like, you could make a Baldur's Gate in the Divinity engine, no problem.
Yeah. And they actually, like, I'm not sure, maybe a few hours ago, announced that the old D&D stuff like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and Planescape Torment will be coming to consoles. So it might be like a build-up, play these games first and then play Baldur's Gate 3.
Huh, interesting.
I mean, I can sort of see the correlation that way. Because that's what people do these days.
Yeah.
They freaking release, what was it, like a Borderlands 1 Definitive Edition, like a HD edition or something, to celebrate Borderlands 3. They did something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. I saw something interesting. Shit, I lost it. Oh, the Ghostbusters video game is getting remastered.
Yes, I did see about that.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet. I've been wanting to play it for a long time now. And it's gonna come out on the PS4 and I think also the Switch. I'm not sure PC. Maybe people already own it on the PC will get a remastered version for free. That'll be cool.
Which game is this exactly? This is for the first movie, some like...
This is what everybody says is Ghostbusters 3. An actual proper sequel to Ghostbusters. So this Ghostbusters video game... Okay, so the Ghostbusters...
What system was it originally for?
I think it was during the PS3 era.
Okay.
And
I never played it. So.
it came out...
Me neither. Obviously, I guess.
Yeah, so it came out for the PS3, Xbox 360, and Windows. It was actually available to be bought on Steam for a while, and then licenses and stuff. I wasn't able to buy it before they announced. Sometimes they don't announce that it's gonna go down, so they just freaking take it down. Sometimes they do sales before it goes down, so I wasn't able to. So yeah, it is widely considered by most Ghostbusters fan as a proper Ghostbusters 3, and yeah.
That sounds awesome.
It has the voices of all the actors and all that too.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Yeah, it's like a proper thing.
Huh.
So, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure like Bill Murray and everything is. Yeah. No, Bill Murray. Wait, which Bill is it?
Yeah, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, yeah.
Bill Murray, yeah,
Sam Raimi. Not Sam Raimi. Harold Ramis. And Dan Aykroyd.
I remember reading
the
something
other
like
guy.
Bill Murray, right? Murray, yeah.
Murray.
That they wanted to replace the black guy, and Bill Murray was like, "No, fuck you. If you're gonna replace the black guy, we're not gonna do it."
I hadn't heard that. That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, just a bunch of small stuff. E3 is coming up, so I guess that's the big one.
That's the big thing.
When is that available?
It is going to be. Let me check my dates. It's running like the weekend of. I think it starts on the 9th and the 10th.
It usually runs for
June.
Does it run on?
I think it
on a weekend.
It usually runs for a few weeks. It doesn't seem to start. I think it starts like on the Sunday and then runs until like Wednesday. I want to say, or Thursday.
Is Checkpoint gonna do like a live stream for?
Yes, they're gonna we only have a couple of our members going out, but they're gonna be going out there, and they have some interviews set up with, I'm not sure who yet, but they have people set up. I'm not sure if they're allowed to announce who yet, so even if I did know, I don't think I'm allowed to say, but they've got some interviews set up with some people, and
nice.
I think they'll do a live show out there. Not the whole crew's not going this year, which is too bad, but that's just how it is.
Also the Death Stranding got a gameplay trailer. It's 8 minutes long.
That came out.
Yeah.
Weird baby fetus.
So I
the delay reaction.
prematurely
swallowing.
Yeah, I prematurely tweeted out before watching the trailer that I wouldn't want Hideo Kojima's dick in my mouth. And then I watched the trailer.
True for most dicks, I think.
I watched the trailer and I still don't want his dick in my mouth. I mean, it's interesting. It looks fun to play. It looks fucking weird, and I love ridiculously weird games. But he's
weird.
not God, for fuck's sake. I don't know.
It's Hideo Kojima.
It is really weird.
It's terribly mysterious.
And I saw some reaction tweets about like, is Hideo Kojima gonna do some cool female characters? And then like, this female character is named Fragile, and another female character is named Mama. So probably not.
Come on. He's always been weird with his female characters,
Yeah.
from what I recall. He's always been a little like.
I'm gonna say it right now. There's
say
probably a female character that breathes through her asshole in this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like her literal asshole
Probably.
has a nose on it or something.
I don't know.
I really like the aesthetics of this game though. It just looks disgusting looking. Like, I don't know, just
That's
with the
why,
black,
like, for me,
oozy
it's like.
stuff.
It's consistent. Powerful.
It's consistent, powerful.
And it kind of does look like Metal Gear. I mean, it just at least it's consistent, yeah, with his like visual style. He definitely likes a certain visual style. So yeah, Death Stranding's 8-minute edited by Kojima. By the way, edited by Kojima was like a marketing.
Yep.
Like, it's edited by fucking Kojima.
Is he an editor? Is
Not
it
really
good
sure.
or bad?
I have no idea. He's a game designer and director, right? Isn't that what a director's supposed to do? Editing as well.
Yep.
I don't know.
Wants to be in movies.
Josh Lucas is pretty shit at editing, right?
Yeah, just make a movie.
So yeah, that's about it.
The only thing I wanted to add is it looks like a KOTOR movie, or a movie set in the Knights of the Old Republic is kind of going into their paces. Even more interesting is the writer, kind of the person in charge, I think, of the script or the story. Sorry, I don't remember the exact term. Is going to be the creator of Altered Carbon.
Oh, cool.
Altered Carbon?
Yeah. So Altered Carbon, the creator. So I don't
okay.
think it's the person who directed the show, but like the I don't think it's the show creator. I think it's the writer, the books. I think.
Oh wow,
the books.
Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, so that should be interesting. I saw his creator, so that's I assume because he created it was the writer of the book. So, but yeah, so I'm pretty excited to see how this will work out. I have no idea. Unfortunately, I think no matter what the movies come out with, no one like the fans are not going to be pleased with it. But whatever. I mean, and they're not. But whatever. We'll see what happens. I'm very curious to see. So.
Yeah.
Some exciting news.
And
Yeah, I hadn't heard that.
And you guys know the Iron Maiden rock band?
Yeah, I just heard about this too. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I mean, I know of them.
Do they have a video game?
They actually
No.
they actually do have a mobile game.
Oh, do they? Oh, okay.
But
But that's not what this is about.
yeah, they just filed a $2 million trademark lawsuit over Iron Maiden, which is a video game, which is a
video game.
it's like an old school first person shooter kind of thing, like a Doom style shooter. And the name of the shooter is Iron Maiden, as in ION, and Iron Maiden is filing a trademark lawsuit.
$2 million.
The game is not even out yet, by the way.
The game's not even out. Iron Man's also trying to say that they stole their aesthetic, not even just the name, which is like, it's a shooter and you're a rock band. What are you like?
Yeah.
So
it's I thought I was buying an album. I got this stupid video game instead.
Oh my gosh, I hate. This is not the first time, by the way, that apparently metal bands have done lawsuits. What was another one? Oh yeah,
Metallica?
Guns N' Roses had done legal action over a Colorado brewery over their launch of a beer. So keep in mind that what that means is it was an independent company. This was not like Bud Light. This was like an indie, it was a craft beer called Guns N' Rosé. Like, these guys are crazy. The music industry in general is so crazy.
You trademark a name for a specific medium, don't you?
I don't really know, to be honest with you.
Law
like the
is
music
not
industry
for normal people.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like trademark laws in the United States are copyright laws and trademark laws are a little bit wonky in the United States. By that, I just mean like it's very heavily protected. Like if you have a trademark or something, you have a lot of protections. And so, but yeah, like I just have found personally that music groups get really wonky over this. I mean, this is what you see like in YouTube when people do covers and how like, or if you have a music from something and if you're not careful, basically YouTube basically says like, you can't make money off of this, but any money that you would make off of it goes to the person whose song this belongs to. And it's like, just stuff like that. They're crazy. Music industries are pretty crazy about that stuff.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Since we're just going rapid fire with all the small little things. Super Mario Maker 2 has just announced that you cannot play multiplayer with your online friends.
Right. You can play with
Wait,
randos,
what?
but not your friends.
You cannot play. You can play with randos. You cannot play your online friends. If you want to play your friends, you gotta play local, on the same Switch or use a couple of switches but local wireless. The reasoning is because
there's a reason.
There's a reason. Is players in the same party could throw a wrench in online leaderboards. Because everybody gives a fuck about online leaderboards.
Yeah,
Wait,
what
what's
the
a
heck?
leaderboard? Like a speed run?
Probably speedruns and score or something. I have no idea.
Do they think that like will help, like people will help each other cheat or something?
There
Is that what
shouldn't
they're
even be leaderboards for co-op.
I don't understand. When I bought Splatoon 2 and found out that I cannot play local multiplayer, I was like, Nintendo is known for this kind of shit. Why are they doing this?
And they're usually super, like, anti-stranger danger, too. I mean, that's why they took away that really simple function where you could send messages to your friends on the 3DS.
They do one thing.
I didn't know they took that away.
They did one thing.
They took away,
the
Snap.
No, the Note app.
Chat kind of
yeah.
Yeah, it was a pic. Yeah, I was so mad because I had got a 3DS pretty late when it first came out, and so my brother got, my friends were like, "Oh yeah, you could do this," and then literally I think 2 months later they took that function away.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
man.
"Are you kidding me?" It's just dumb. It was super.
That's
so
very
like they
dumb.
do that, and then they do this, and you're like, "Are you really that worried about people drawing dicks to each other? Come on."
Man, I would love to play Splatoon 2 like locally.
Yeah.
It's still a damn good game, but holy shit, Nintendo! Like, what is?
It's so weird.
But Smash Brothers you can play with friends online, right? Like, why do some games get the treatment and some don't?
Because there's no online leaderboard. Does it actually have a leaderboard?
I was gonna say, how does it not have a leaderboard?
You know what they can? You know what they can
team.
do if they really give a shit so much about this leaderboards? Have a non-ranked game mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like literally, games have done this for years.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, come on, man. It's not difficult.
Or just have it when you play with your friends, which isn't hard to figure out. You know, you probably, I bet in order for them to be your friend, they have to be on your friend list. You do that, like, then they don't count for leaderboard points. Like,
yeah, or it's a different leaderboard.
Yeah, sure. Like,
I think Diablo does that, or some of the games does that, where it's like leaderboards with randos, leaderboards with like organized parties.
That sounds like a good way to do it.
It sounds like it wouldn't be that hard to implement at all.
It is not.
Simple.
I'm very sure it's not.
It's so weird. You know what it also is, though? What they're not saying is they want you and your friends to all buy Switches.
That's the other thing. It's no longer a home console. It's a home console that everybody has to own to play together.
Exactly.
It's no longer let's go to my friend's house and play Super Mario.
Right, exactly. That's the real twist. Oh well.
I think Nintendo is just like laughing at like all the other companies. Ha ha ha! We're making everybody buy one.
We can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Look at these sheep.
We're making people pay $20 for online and literally not giving anything for it. What fucking idiots!
Steam, you only charge $15 for that game. We charge $35.
So yeah, I think that's it. I
don't have anything else.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Sarahscopic, Sarahscopic. I haven't been very active on YouTube or Twitch lately, but I'm still on Twitter. You can say hi to me. You can also check me out through Checkpoint XP. I help with the news and social media. Go to twitch.tv/checkpointxp. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, you can see me there. I also do another podcast through Checkpoint XP called Not Your Player 2, which is on Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's a fun time. You should hit me up.
And I'm Foehamner, and I'm still fairly active on YouTube.
Oh, that's me, right?
Yep.
I'm Pupunoob, Pew Pew, and Roby. Yeah. You know where to find me. Twitter and YouTube. So yeah, this has been episode 155 of the Play Ultra podcast. Thank you very much for watching, listening. We will see you. Maybe see you. Probably after E3.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Oh boy.
Boo boo.
Bye.